guys, Winter Joe here. I want to give you a quick Genesys deck profile for my most played deck in Genesys right now. Is the Dragon Rulers. Basically, the deck didn't get any hits on the recent points adjustment, so I think it's pretty good pick, and it can go first or second. So, without further ado, for the big Dragon Rulers, playing 3 Tempest, 3 Blaster. Basically, these are the best ones. You want to have at least one in the deck to send with your Chasma. Then you got 2 Tidal, 2 Redox to finish up the lineup of the Dragon Rulers. That's 10 Dragon Rulers in total. Each Dragon Ruler is 7 points. So that makes 70 points. That's why the Dragon Ruler that can't really play a lot of hand traps. Then for the baby rulers, we have 3 Spectral. The new one, discard with a light or a dragon to search 2. It's pretty good. Now the draw doesn't really exist in the format. Then you have 1 Nebulous. This one revives 2 from the banish pile. Both of these can revive your Xyz, light and dark monsters as well on the next turn. It's pretty good follow-up. Then for the older baby rulers, I have 2 of each. So 2 lightning, 2 burner, 2 stream, and 2 reactant. Basically, you want to see your dragons and you want to see playable hand. 2 level 7s on the field is combo, so you want to get into those Dragon Rulers any way you can. Then I have a supplementary engine for the dragons. It's the Armed Dragon Thunders. So I'm playing 1 Armed Dragon Thunder 7. It just searches any Armed Dragon Thunder card when it's discarded for a dragon effect. Playing 1 Pile Armed Dragon can send a dragon or a level 7 or higher, or you can send a Wind Dragon to special this, and you can just send for cost one of the Armed Dragons to give it attack, but at the first turn it doesn't really matter, so it's just a plus, because you can either send level 7, you can send level 5. When this one is sent, it searches for a level 5 or higher wind, so this can grab you Tempest also. Then I'm playing the level 3, this one just straight up draws you a card. And then I'm playing the Knight Armed Dragon, the Armored Dragon Knight. This one is a level 3 extender. If this is summoned, you can target the dragon in your banish pile. It copies its attribute and level, so you can use this as a level 7. Also, very important, when this goes to the graveyard, you can target a dragon. It gains 1000 attack permanently, and nobody can respond to this effect. Which means that if you make Disaster with 2 Xyz, where this is under the Xyz, you can Chainlink 1, use the Disaster effect, Chainlink 2, use this effect, and nobody can respond after this. This also is 3 points. So our points total is 73 right now. I have another supplementary engine, the Rose Dragons, playing 2 Red Rose and 1 Rocks Rose. No spell, because it's really a brick. You don't mind drawing this. You can search it with Tempest, sending from Chasma. And really what you want to do is just use your normal summon for this card. Then when you synchro this card off, you get this from the deck, and this searches a second dragon, which you can discard for another dragon play. Then for the non-engine, I have 2 Ghost Mourners. Few reasons why I have this. is 3 points, so these and these two is 6 plus the already 73, that's 79 points. I basically wanted some kind of interruption, and it's a wind, so you can use it for Tempest. It's a level 3 tuner, so you can normal summon it instead of the Rose Dragons and make a level 10 synchro. It's not bad. It's not the best. You can change this for any non-engine that you like, or maybe, but like for example, you can play one Nibiru instead of this, but I don't think it's good to play one of Nibiru. You can play 2 Dark Holes. Then I'm playing 3 Lava Golem. Basically, you don't really need your normal summon with this deck. It's only for the Rose Dragons, and when you're going second, normal summoning a Rose Dragon usually doesn't get you anywhere because they probably have an interruption. This also is a fire, so you can use a Blaster's effect with this, or you can send this with Burner to summon Blaster. And then I'm playing 4 spells, 2 Sacred Sword of 7 stars. There's an argument to play 3 of this, but it's once per turn, and a lot of the times I'll just activate this and draw into another one, and it's really dead. So I wanted to minimize the possibility of this happening. But this card is really nuts in this deck because you draw 2 and you banished for cost Dragon Ruler, which searches you another card, so it's like a +2 every time. And then I have 2 of Here There Be Dragons. It's an extender to special from banish or hand or grave, and then make an exceed. You can dodge effects with it. You can make disaster in your opponent's turn to banish everything. Pretty nice card. And the second effect is like the returns from the banished pile different kind of attributes, so that you can have fodder for your dragon rulers next turn. That's a clean 40. Then let's go to the extra deck. So for the exceeds, I'm playing 1 Volfernix, or whatever this card is called, the Darkest Dragon Doom Rider. This is just a rank 7 when you have too many bodies that you can go to going first, because if it has dragons underneath as materials, it's a quick effect to pop a face-up card. Playing Dark Armed, the Dragon of Annihilation. It's just pop 2 and also can trigger the Dragon Rulers by banishing them from the grave, so you can search more. Blaze is pretty good in some combos when you need more damage. You can just summon this, pop this and a card your opponent controls, and then banish the materials to summon this and trigger the 2 dragon rulers that you banished to get more follow-up or more damage on the board. Dracosac, classic in this deck. Sometimes you just need to out some cards by tributing this and just popping it. Big Eye, pretty good. You can steal some boss monsters, and you can also bait a lot of stuff with this, and then you can slap Zeus on top of it. Zeus, 20 points, so the total points of this deck is 99. Zeus, basically, it's amazing. You're playing so many XCs, and the best thing about this deck is that playing 2 Disaster. Disaster, for all the guys that don't know, when it's summoned, you can target 4 Dragon Rulers, level 7, put it underneath as materials. If it has all the 6 attributes, It's unaffected by card effects, and it's 46, and you can banish all the monsters from your opponent's field or graveyard that match the attributes underneath this card. So the attributes of its materials. So you don't have to always make this with all 6 attributes. You just have to make it with the attributes of the monsters your opponent has, and you just attack with this and just put Zeus on top, and it's like a 7 material Zeus. It's really insane. Then for the other Dragon Ruler Xyz, I have one Eclipse. This one is a spell trap negate and banishes. Negates the activations. It's a dark, and this is the one that's light. Chasma, it's pretty much the best card in the extra deck. It takes 2 level 7 dragons, and basically it has a quick effect to detach and dump a Dragon Ruler for cost, and even if they negate this, you already dumped a Dragon Ruler, you attached one, so you probably have plays from there. It copies the discard effect of all the Dragon Rulers, so this can be Foolish Burial, it can be Search for a Dragon, it can be a Pop, and it can be Monster Reborn. Also, when it gets destroyed, you can revive one Dragon Ruler. Then I have my Synchros. I'm playing 1 Arms of Genesys, return 0. Basically, this deck has all the attributes except Divine. So this card is potentially negate 6 if your opponent is playing multiple attributes. There are some decks like Punk that have almost all the attributes, so this card is really good. Then it's also a way to play around Nibiru, because you can summon this as your second or third summon. If you use the small Dragon Ruler that's light, you're gonna have a light in the grave, so you can negate Nibiru. Then I am playing the Fabled Levialzebul. That's a handful. Alright, this card is really just steal a monster, and like you tribute any amount of Fables to steal that many amount of monsters your opponent controls. You're only gonna have one, so you're gonna steal one. Its effects are negated, the monster that you steal, but you can revive this with Chasma Sending Redux, and it's not once per turn. It's soft once per turn. So you can revive this and steal another monster, so you can steal 2. Then I'm playing the Sword Soul Supreme Sovereign Chaining. This card is insane in this deck because you're banishing all the time. And you can just keep banishing their stuff, and this card gets ridiculously buffed and their cards get ridiculously low. And then I'm playing the Sangenpai, the Transcendent Dragion. This card can really close out games, can deal with a lot of monsters that are just sitting in defense. Just turn them to attack if they can't die. I have some illusion monsters. Also, your opponent can't use effects in the battle phase, so that deals with a lot of problematic cards. And then I have a side deck for the locals that I'm playing. Genesys, I decided to use Kurikara, 2 Kaijus. A lot of players were playing purely, so I decided to put this. It's also a fire. The same reason I'm playing this Kaiju, it's a fire. You can use it to utilize your fire Dragon Ruler. And I'm using this one because it's a wind. You really need the kaijus in Genesys format. I think a lot of decks are putting insane boss monsters. Then I'm playing 3 DD Crow, going second against some decks. This can really stop their turn. Then I'm playing 1 Hate Runade. I'm just testing it. I think I might bump this to 3. It's really good going second against decks like Labyrinth or other back row heavy decks. Right now I'm playing 2 Twin Twisters instead of 3 Hate Runades, but maybe I think I'm gonna play 3 Hate Runades. The logic behind Twin Twisters is that you can set it going first to deal with some decks, and discarding a Dragon Ruler doesn't really bother you because you can use their effect from grave. Then I'm playing 2 Dark Ruler no more. I'm playing 40 cards, so playing 3 of these cards really, I don't want to see that many spells and traps. When I'm siding in, I'm probably taking out 4 of the baby rulers and just putting like 4 board breakers. Depends on what I'm playing against. I'm playing 2 Xyz Encore. A lot of Xyz decks in Genesys, but after the point adjustment, I've been seeing mostly synchro-oriented decks like Cool Tune and Punk. So I bumped this to 2, it was a 3. And then I'm playing Anti-Magic Arrows. This is kinda like a hidden tech. A lot of times I would just go battle phase, activate this, go main phase 2 and make disaster and banish all their stuff. Or you can make Changing or Zeus. No, you can't make Zeus. You can make Dark Harmed and just pop their back row and they can't activate it. So yeah, that's the profile. Let me know if you want to see more Genesys content. I have a Ninja deck, I have a Therion deck, I have a Necros deck, and so many more. So if you want to see any of these, if you want to see gameplay, let me know and I'll make it happen. So yeah, until the next video, bye bye.